morning, family. It is a brand new week. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, also that notification bell, so that you're notified every single time my videos and shorts go live. Also, if you are returning and you've already subscribed and hit that notification bell, welcome back. Today is Monday. It's a work day for me. This is Mother's Day weekend. Super excited. Happy Mother's Day to all of you beautiful moms out there who labor so hard to take care of these children. I pray that your week will go well or has went well by the time you see this video. Mother's Day week will have passed, but I pray that your week went well and that you were celebrated the way you should be celebrated and that you enjoyed your weekend. But for me, since I am a baker, I have a lot of things to do today. I actually have to prepare a pastry, can't get the word out, but it's a pastry tray for a school for the employees, because not only is it Mother's Day week, it is Teachers Appreciation Week. So thank you to all those teachers who work so hard teaching these children out here. So I have to get that done. So I kind of am working off a little short time. I have to get that delivered today. If you have not went over to my cake channel, I am a baker, so here's my information here. But I also have my cake channel listed in the description box below. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you're in the DFW area, you can contact me to place an order for a future celebration that you have. But anywho, I just finished feeding my son. My daughter just woke up because she's calling out for her mama. So I got to get her up and get her ready for her day. And then I got to get these pastries on. So I will show you guys what the pastries look like once I have them completed. And it'll probably be while I'm on my route to deliver them. But I pray that you are having a wonderful start to your day. Remember that the Lord is good. This is the day that he has made. And let us rejoice and be glad in it. See you on the next slide. Look at you, man. Look at you dancing. Okay, guys, so I have a small project. I went to Dollar Tree, y'all, and got me some little garden gloves. I can't believe I have turned into a garden mom. But anywho, I am going to go pick up these weeds out of my front yard because they have gotten pretty bad. So we're going to treat our yard this weekend again, but I want to go ahead and get some of these weeds out the yard. is Tuesday. It is a church day. Well, church night. We have church tonight. You want to throw that in the trash? High five. Good job. So I have quite a few things to do today. It is a busy day today, and normally church days, everything has to either be condensed or just not gonna happen. So I have to clean up because my house, it just feels not clean. And let me turn some light on. Yeah, it just doesn't feel clean to me. I know I need to mop the floors. I need to put on a load of laundry, and I need to put up some laundry. I'm also gonna be working in my office today. It ain't nothing special in there, y'all. We still like getting stuff, DIY things and whatnot. I'll show you the little bit that I'm doing in there. And then I need to go clean off my front porch because it looks like a storm blew through, and it did. So I have to cook dinner quite early today. It's not a quick and easy meal that if you didn't have certain stuff already prepped for it, it would kind of take some length. So I'm making some chicken spaghetti, not chicken spaghetti, some bacon spaghetti, a recipe that my grandma used to do. She used long spaghetti, but today I'm using elbow noodles, and I'll show you my way of making it. And I just gotta iron clothes, get hair done, so that by the time 5 o'clock comes, we can get dressed. So I got the bacon done on the sheet, laid out. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Okay, y'all, so this is how you want your bacon to come out. You don't want it too burnt or really crispy, because you are going to finish cooking it in your sauce. Now, I have a little bit of bacon grease, and I'm going to put that in my bacon grease container. I can't speak for every household, but most of the households that I've been in, they have a bacon grease container. It might not be real fancy. I've seen them in all kind of forms, but pretty much every household I've been to has stored bacon grease. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna add some olive oil to the pot, and then I'm gonna go ahead and saute my bell pepper, and my onions. Okay, so we got our skillet hot. So we was waiting on it to get hot. So now we're going to oil our pan up with the olive oil and put a generous amount of the olive oil in there, y'all, because it's gotta coat your onion and your bell pepper real good. Okay, and I like to use a spatula, but today we're gonna use the wooden spoon. Okay, so we can go ahead and put our onion and bell pepper. Listen to that, y'all. And then we're going to saute these until they're soft and tender. Soft and tender, y'all. Now while I turned my heat down to medium, so I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that saute. I went ahead and transferred my bacon over to paper towel. This is a very important step. You wanna kind of, knock off a lot of that grease, but you're also gonna use this paper towel to crumble up your bacon to put inside of your spaghetti. So while those are sauteing, let's go ahead and break up our bacon. So you're just gonna fold it up and crumble it, y'all. Now, because our bacon is not like completely crispy, like super crispy, you will still have like some pieces, and that is okay. You could take some scissors and cut those pieces up, but doing this step helps drain a lot of that grease. So remember, big pieces, just get some scissors or take your hands and break them up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna go back to my bell pepper and my onions. I went ahead and transferred my bacon over to the bowl. That's why we use a whole pack of bacon, y'all, because it's really not that much, but it's gonna be enough for your family. Now, transferring it to a bowl is to kind of get rid of all that grease that was in that paper towel. As you can see, this is literally getting to where I want it. Now, I have an onion allergy, and so I get my onions almost near burned or really translucent. So this is almost there. You can cook your bell pepper and onions to the way you like them. If you like your onions almost white or still kind of crunchy with all of the acidity, you can bypass cooking it this long. But I'm gonna cook it just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna move to the next step. Now don't forget, if something is going too fast for you, I will have the recipe down in the description box. Okay, so it's where I want it now. Let's go ahead and add our bacon. Go ahead and get all that bacon in there. And we're just gonna cook it for maybe just a few seconds, because you want all of that flavor to marinate, okay? All that flavor to marinate. If y'all could smell this, it smells divine, y'all. You don't have to cook this part long, just a couple of seconds. All right, so now we're gonna add our spices. This is just a teaspoon of the Slap Your Mama, the Mrs. Dash, and the Accent. So you're actually going to mix your spices in your mix, because it actually mixes in better than adding it to the sauce. So we're gonna spatula this around, and then we're gonna add our sauce. Go ahead and add your sauce. Now for you that do not like onions, you do not have to use onions. You can use onion powder. And we're gonna stir this up, and we're gonna continue to let this cook on medium heat. Let it cook on medium heat. Okay, y'all, you gotta be careful with getting the top off of this, because baby, that stuff that popped on my hands and everything done burnt me up. So be careful with this. But what I realized, I doubled my recipe because I have a large family. If you're doing this for maybe 4 people and under, just make the single recipe that I have listed in the description box. For a family of 6 or more, 5 or more, then double it up and make 2 boxes of the elbow noodles, or 2 pounds. So I won't be able to add my elbow noodles to this because I made a double sauce, but that's only a single pack of noodles. So I'm just going to assemble it in a bowl and then serve it on the plate. So I'll show you how that looks at the end. But yeah, your sauce now is ready. You do not need to add any sugar because the ragu has its own sweetness to it. So after this, you cooked it, it's ready to go. Okay guys, I was able to add my pasta to it and it actually turned out perfect. But this is how your bacon spaghetti elbow noodles will look. I'm going to show you how it looks when I plate it. Now I am going to make a little bit of garlic bread with some bread that I had left over. I mixed some tilapia mama, garlic, and some paprika in a bowl. We're going to douse it with some olive oil, and then on top of it, we're going to sprinkle some cheese. Alright, it should look like this, and we're going to pop it in the oven. That is the final look.
If in this life only you have hope, amen, you got to know there's so much more to you, amen, than just money and clothes and the things that you can gain in this life. And you got people quiet as it's kept, amen, they reaching for everything. They, amen, like hungry hippo, they just, amen, whatever they get, just put it in, amen, just roll it off. But you can't ever forget that what God wants you to value is the prosperity of your soul.